What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night Smackdown review. We are getting closer and closer to I almost said Money in the Bank to SummerSlam here in Cleveland. Hmm, Excuse me. Early morning. I'm doing this in the early morning, so I just woke up and caught up on Friday Night SmackDown. But with that being said, they do a recap of what happened in the last week with the Bloodline and Randy Orton and so forth, so forth. And then we get to a Cody Rhodes promo. Cody Rhodes come out and talk about what happened with Randy Orton last week and that in his history with Solo Sikoa and how he told Solo Sikoa he wasn't ready before WrestleMania 39, and Solo Sikoa went on to cause him the title that he's holding right now against Roman Reigns, and that he's been trying to get rid of his the enforcer title, the little enforcer title that Roman gave him and become the tribal chief. But he said that he wasn't ready then, and he was about to say he wasn't ready now, and won't be ready at SummerSlam. But he would get interrupted by Grayson Waller, who because he also said something about uh, he also said how they was responsible for what happened to Randy Orton and Grayson Waller, and then will come out and say that he doesn't know how to take accountability for his actions, and that he was the reason why uh, it's his fault that what happened to Randy Orton was also his fault. What happened to Austin Theory last week, and when they get in the ring, Cody Rhodes just start beating down Grayson Waller, and then it would start a brawl between the three, where they would get the better of him and throw him out the ring. But Terrence Crawford, the reason why I chose this picture or this picture, Terrence Crawford basically hands him a chair, and he goes back and equalize the playing field by beating them both with a chair. Well, then he just hit Grayson Waller over the back with a chair, and then he basically did a Cody. Well, I won't even say a Cody color. He basically did like a springboard kick with the chair, like basically something like Rob Van Dam used to do, where he'll throw the chair to the person, and then he'll do like a spinning kick to it. But Cody did like a springboard kick to it on Austin Theory to get him out the ring and to stand tall in the ring with the chair. Um, Carmelo Hayes will cut a promo saying that he will basically beat Andrade later on tonight, and then we get a backstage promo with Nick Aldis and Cody, with Cody asking Nick to put him in a handicap match with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, but he wants to make it a tag. Nick wants to make it a tag match to tell Cody to find him a partner, but he said he doesn't want a partner because he needs to send a message to the bloodline. He said, I understand that, but he'll get backlash from the higher ups in the board if he put Cody Rhodes in a 2-on-1 handicap match with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. So he makes it. He demands that Cody gets him a partner, and that's that. And that would be like the running thing throughout the whole night. Would be with Cody get him a partner. Then we get to the first match of the night, which is Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade, and this was a good opener. This was a good opening match. Um, Andrade and Carmelo worked well together. I was very impressed with Andrade in this match and Carmelo. Carmelo sells. I love Carmelo. He knows how to sell. So it makes Andrade's moves even look better because he knows how to sell. And but Andrade is no slouch himself. And like I said, overall the match was fun, and I enjoyed it. But Andrade would get the victory over a gang Carmelo. Um, and then we would get a Nia Jax and Bailey promo where it's like one of those promos where they're being interviewed by Corey Graves, and they both backstage in different parts of the building, and it's via satellite or whatever, and they basically being interviewed about their match at SummerSlam, but Nia says that at SummerSlam she's gonna that she's not even listening to Corey, but he should feel sorry for Bayley because at SummerSlam she's gonna take the WWE Women's Championship from Bayley. And Bayley accuses Nia of not changing and being the same person that injured her back in 2017 before that year's SummerSlam, and that even saying that the only reason why she was able to injure her was not because she was big, strong, and this unstoppable force, but because she was big. Um, I forgot the second one, and she said clump and clumsy. She it was big something and clumsy. She basically was called her stupid. She basically said she was incompetent and clumsy. Um, and Nia just reinforced that she's going to destroy her at SummerSlam. But then Bayley came back by saying that if you truly believe that you were a changed person since 2017, then trust to believe that she's also a changed person and that she's going to walk into SummerSlam as WWE Women's Champion and walk out as WWE Women's Champion. And Nia gets angry and ends the segment. And then we get Bianca and Jay backstage, getting ready to go talk to Nick Aldis about their potential rematch against Alba Fire and Issa Dawn. But they would get interrupted by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, who said that they going to talk to Nick Aldis first before them, and this back and forth with anger Bianca. So you know what, since we can't decide who's going to talk to Nick Aldis first, we're gonna settle this in the ring, me and you, one on one to Chelsea Green with Piper Niven saying that sounds good, and we'll be there. And thus, that would be our second match of the night, which is Bianca Belair versus Chelsea Green, which was a quick match too. It really was. Um, they got some quick offense in. Um, a little bit of shenanigans from Chelsea Green, but Chelsea Green trying to get a roll up victory over Bianca Belair by holding the tights, but Bianca Belair will reverse it in 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair is the winner. Um, but they would get confronted, and the celebration with Jade in the ring, they would get confronted by Elbow Fire Issa Dawn via on the screen, and they would tell them that they've been hearing how they've been looking for them and trying to get that title rematch, and that they're going to get an up close look at the titles next week. But as far as for the rematch, we'll see. Then we'll get Logan Paul and LA Knight, which is basically a weird continuation of the last week, which is basically a contract signing. And it was yeah, it was basically like a contract signing, and they would sign Logan Paul, or I mean LA Knight and Nick. All his names are already on there, so they just need Logan Paul to sign. But Logan Paul questions why he should give LA Knight a title victory, that he hasn't done anything. But like, yeah, the most significant thing is you pinned me in that match, but you haven't done really anything outside that to really earn one. But LA Knight will talk some trash to get Logan Paul to sign, and said that he'll take a page out of LA Knight's book, and told after signing, Logan would tell LA Knight that just like how you told me, on the back of this page I'm gonna draw you a map and show you where a map to show you where all your title hopes and aspirations could go to. They would get into a 7 match, and then Logan Paul would try to sneak LA Knight, which caused them to go into a brawl with LA Knight standing tall, fending off Logan Paul. That rhyme. Um, then we'll get a backstage promo before the third match, which is LA Knight being confronted by Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar basically talking trash, saying that if it was a one, even though he was never pinned in that match, Logan Paul was, and that if it was 1-on-1, he would have beaten LA Knight. But LA Knight reminds him of the history, so that he got some free time up until SummerSlam, so he's looking for a fight. You can meet him next week, and that match will get made official for next week. And then we get the third match of the night, which is Tiffany Stratton versus Mia Young, which is by far the most entertaining match of the night. Um, which was which saw a brutal Alabama slam. That's why I chose that picture, because that was a brutal Alabama slam. Like, golly, like I don't know if it was because Mia was too far down on Tiffany, so when she did flip her for the Alabama slam, she couldn't land properly. But God, that Alabama slam, it was like she got whiplash from that, because her head snapped hard. I'm like, oh God, luckily they have some match right there. Mia would be dead. But it was an entertaining, good match. I'm not Bianca, but Bailey would make her appearance after too many attempts of Nia trying to screw over Mia and causing distractions. Bailey would come out and basically cause her own distraction by beating up Nia, or Nia basically trying to tackle Bailey, and Bailey would throw her over the barricade and then hit her with the briefcase, and then destroy Tiffany's briefcase to cause Tiffany a distraction where she would get rolled up by Mia and pinned. Thus, your winner in the match is Mia Yim. Thanks to the Bailey distraction. Um, then we get a Broadline promo where basically Solo warned. He talked about the since being tribal chief, he don't get a moment to himself, but that he warns whoever tags with Cody Rhodes tonight will be an automatic enemy of the Bloodline. By tagging with Cody Rhodes, you are against him. So this is a warning to the locker room. Um, Either this match better be a handicap match, or you're gonna feel the wrath of the Bloodline. And then we would get that match with Cody Rhodes walking towards the ring and he stops and looks at a Kevin Owens who's rapping his tape. Kevin Owens is your chosen partner. Kevin Owens will to be the partner, and thus he will make his way to the ring as he would be like the camera shot of the night where they follow him from the back to the stage. It does the main event, which is Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, which was a good match. This was a good one. Also, I forgot to write that on there. I forgot to write that. Uh, there we go. Forgot to write down my notes who won the match. But this was a good match. Good tag team match, good back and forth with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens getting the victory over a game, Austin Theory. Well, it was a good main event because Austin Theory and them got a lot more offense than I thought, and they worked over both Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes equally good. So they tried to somewhat put them over, even though they lost the match. They still got put over a little bit. But the celebration would be cut short when the beat down of the Bloodline. The Bloodline would come out and beat down Cody Rhodes, and then Cody Rhodes and them had the upper hand for the most part, but till the Samoan Werewolf showed up, and he basically destroyed Kevin Owens, and they put Cody Rhodes to the table and put a chair onto Kevin Owens and threw him into the ring post. Thus ended the show as the picture shows. They would end the show basically holding up the ones. This was a okay SmackDown. I wouldn't say it was the best SmackDown ever, but it pretty much didn't in no story other than the Logan Paul um, and LA Knight match getting made official, and a tease of maybe Bianca Belair and Jay Carter getting a match with Alba Fire and Issa Dawn. It really wasn't too much of a significant Money in the Bank. It hyped up the Cody Rhodes match a little bit, but I'm more hyped up for Gunther versus Damian Priest than Cody Rhodes versus Solo. But you let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you enjoyed my review of this. You know what to do. You hit this button right there. for all of my WWE reviews. And if you enjoy the video so much you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Oh, I forgot to before I end this video, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 big ups. I forgot to say that. And as always, hitting one of these videos for more of my amazing content. Peace.